See, first is indirect knowledge. Once we have become witness of all not self, first is the separation from the body. The moment you separate yourself from the body, you are available to higher realms, higher thinking. And what is the higher thinking? Once the body, you separate that understand that I am not the body, then the next level is I am not the breath or I am not the mind, and all the thoughts in the mind you are watching. This happens in the Savikalpa Samadhi. You are watching that the thoughts are coming and going, thoughts are coming and going, but you are not, you are just watching. How long are you going to keep watching this? After some time, if no higher goal is given to the mind says, I am not a fool, and somewhere along the line, this consciousness which was witnessing the mind, and what does it mean that witnessing the mind? It was witnessing the contents of the mind. That's what it was noticing. And when it is noticing, suddenly it gets attached to it. And that's how you wake up, that's how you come out of meditation. But a seeker, by coming to satsang, studying the scriptures, listening to the teacher, he understands that at that time on the seat of meditation, once I come to this point that I am watching the contents of the mind, now what next? No, I must observe the container. In whom are all these thoughts coming? Or I must come to this point, if I am watching these thoughts, then I am other than the thoughts. If I am watching the mind, I am other than the mind. Then the one who's watching, it's still happening as a thought. So if I am watching, who is this I? This I is the given. It is Vishuddham Kevalam Jnanam Nirvishesham Niranjanam Yadekam Paramanandam Advayam Param. It is the one without a second reality. And they say I am that, and I am also Paramanandam, I am infinite bliss, and I am one without a second, and I am ever pure. I am the only one, there is nothing else other than me. Oh really? Oh, I am Paramanandam, I am Paramanandam, I am Paramanandam. Paramanandam, Paramanandam, Paramanandam. Repeat. What else is there? So now instead of identifying with any other thought in the mind, now the mind is only thinking that I am Kevalam, I am Vishuddham, I am Paramanandam. And in this way, when the stream of thought becomes continuous towards the self. Now, what are these words indicating? Are they indicating the not self? Are these words indicating the not self? They are indicating the self itself. After some time what happens? Initially sometimes you will fall into the not self, and sometimes you will remain within that not self, which is of the nature of sattva, rajas, tamas. Sattvic thought is that thought which keeps bringing you back towards the self. So if you are remembering these words, Vishuddham Kevalam Jnanam Nirvishesham Niranjanam Yadekam Paramanandam Tattvamasya Advayam Param, and if this is going on again and again, the crux of this whole verse is what? Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman, I am Brahman, I am the reality, I am the spirit, I am the infinitude, I am one without a second. And as you are thinking, somewhere it will click, and automatically the mind is going on and on and on. In that, the record is going on in your mind. The mind is not thinking about anything else. This is called, the term used for, Swamiji has used, this is called Vritti Jnanam. Vritti Jnanam means knowledge of yourself through thoughts. Aham Brahmasmi, I am the self, I am the self, I am the self, I am Paramanandam. That's why sannyas is given. That's why initiation is given. So that your mindset is shifted from what you have been thinking of yourselves to be to a new you, What are you? You are Lalita, you are Radha, you are Surendran. Lucky, the names are already meaning something. You are Naveen. Naveen means new. Someone I know, they had given the name new. So imagine new, always new. I am new. And this way, vritti jnana, again and again, keep thinking. But now it is a continuous, unbroken thought flow about the self through the words. Then what happens in this process? Slowly, this gains momentum, as this becomes deep within you, all the thoughts of not self become negated. They get replaced by the thoughts of the self. And one day, because now you take these words, if you can avoid sleep while thinking of all this, then you think about ever pure, you cannot conceptualize. Kevalam, the one, you cannot conceptualize. What about Nirvishesham, without attributes, you cannot conceptualize. Niranjanam, without blemish, you cannot conceptualize. Ekam, one, only one, you cannot conceptualize. Paramanandam, infinite bliss, you cannot conceptualize. Advayam, one without a second, you cannot conceptualize. Param, the greatest, you cannot conceptualize. When mind cannot conceptualize that which it is chanting, I keep chanting Teresa, Teresa, I can conceptualize. Why? Her picture will come. Camera, 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 I can conceptualize. But these words, I cannot conceptualize. The words reach a point where they stop by themselves. The mind stops because it cannot conceptualize. And everywhere you are saying that this Sat Chit Anand, Vishuddham Kevalam Jnanam, I am that, I am that. And it's again and again, but mind cannot hold on to something. And eventually it drops the thought. Now see what happens. This is very, very scientific process. Be very alert. First, what did we say? It was knowledge through thoughts. Now the thought aspect of that knowledge is dropped. Only knowledge remains. The thought aspect is dropped. So I am one without a second. I am Paramanand. I am without attributes. I am ever pure. I am without blemish. So what is the thought here? I am is not the thought. The object is the thought. So what is the object? Without blemish, without attributes, one without a second. All these are the thoughts. They get dropped because they cannot be conceptualized. But the knowledge part of it remains. What is the knowledge part? I. And that is realization. When this happens, this cannot be brought about. See how beautifully the scriptures, if you have clicked, it has clicked, it has clicked. Otherwise, somewhere again it will come. This is the process. And for that, what is the minimum requirement? Single pointedness of the mind. And single pointedness of mind, not mechanical single pointedness.